To make filling for vegan gyoza, start with 250 grams of deep fried tofu, and then you're just going to process that for about 5 to 10 seconds with 8 grams of kombu dashi. I'm using a firm type of tofu that has been deep fried, and you don't want to over process it. 5 to 10 seconds is enough. Next, you're going to process 150 grams of cabbage. I'm using supermarket ready washed cabbage that has some other salad vegetables in them. Process that as well, 5 seconds. Again, don't over process the cabbage. 5 to 10 seconds is more than enough. So in my bowl, I have the tofu and the cabbage that we processed. To that, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and about a teaspoon of dried chili flakes, which are optional. Go in with your hands to mix the gyoza filling. I find it works best that way. The last thing that you can add, which is also optional, is a tablespoon of nori flakes, which gives the gyoza filling a really nice sort of Asian effect. Now you can go ahead and make the gyoza. I'm using about 25 gyoza sheets. And before you start filling the gyoza, this is where you can play around with your filling, add some garlic, maybe some ginger, whatever spices get your fancy, go ahead and do that. Add 1 tablespoon of canola oil to the fry pan. And now just put some water on the gyoza sheet. Add a little bit of the filling, about 1 teaspoon, a heaped teaspoon, and then pinch the sides together to form the gyoza shapes. Put it directly into the fry pan with the 1 tablespoon of canola oil. So we've made all of the gyoza and they're ready now for steaming. And now what you're going to do is add 4 tablespoons of water, then cover the pan and put the heat on to the lowest possible heat flame that you can, and you're going to steam the gyoza for about 15 minutes. Using a plate, flip the gyoza over and they are ready. You are going to have some of the gyoza filling left over, and what I like to do is just pop it into some miso soup to add extra flavour. Another thing you can do with the miso soup is thicken it with cornstarch, just for something different, and it will be a nice thick miso soup. Once the miso soup is ready, you can now go ahead and add some shichimi, which is a 7-spice chili powder flake that we add to soups, and maybe some fresh negi, chopped spring onion. And here we go, my gyoza meal ready for shoving into my vegan mouth. So I have the 25 little vegan gyoza that I made, the miso soup in which I added the leftover filling from the gyoza. And I also have some brown rice with a nice big umeboshi, which is a pickled plum, and some dipping sauce, which is just soy sauce and vinegar, some chili, and go ahead, get into it. Fantastic vegan meal.